Do you find yourself giving up certain foods? Maybe it's even for Lent or just because you decided that's enough. I'm going on a diet. I'm getting rid of my chocolate or my sugar or meat or whatever it is, carbs. And suddenly you find yourself eating them again. It's Cathy here. I'm with Weight Loss God's Way. And today I want to give you a tool, a really powerful tool that's going to get you out of that cycle of giving up foods and then adding them back again, sometimes even more than before you decided to give them up. So here's the simple principle. Before I tell you the principle, I want to tell you about my new book, The Breakthrough Method, because this principle is directly from my new book. It comes out March the 19th, so I encourage you to go ahead and get on the list so that you can know when it comes out and to get lots of bonuses that I'm going to include when you get a copy of the book. So with that, here is the principle. Be additive. Be additive. What does that mean? It means our natural inclination is to start taking away stuff. I'm going to cut out my sugar. I'm going to cut out my dairy. I'm going to stop eating so much. All those great ideas, right? Except you know how that usually ends. It usually does not end very well. We typically can do it for a little bit, but then we always go back to what we know. We always go back to how we were raised. We always go back to what we believe about ourselves. We always go back to the place where we struggle most until it is fully healed. My coach says what's not healed is repeated. And that is also the same for foods that we try to give up. Until we really get to the root of these cravings, until we really get to the root of why we keep going back to these foods, until we keep breaking the habit or the cycle, we keep going back to them. And so here's the solution. Instead of focusing on taking away those foods you don't want to eat, focus on adding. What can you add? Our brain would rather hear that you're adding vegetables than giving up your chocolate. Start adding things, simple things that aren't going to be too overwhelming. Start adding vegetables. Start drinking a little bit more water. Start adding some more whole grains if you typically just have white products. Right? When you focus on adding, building up your nutrition, your body will start to let go of the craving for some of the current things that you might be eating that aren't healthy for you. But first, you got to fill your body with the good things. You got to let your body know. Your body's going to respond, let's put it that way, when you eat healthy foods. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to want to keep on feeling better. That will give you the motivation you need to start letting go of the foods that you don't want to have. So be additive. What can you add, whether it's in your nutrition, whether it's in your whole lifestyle? Can you add a little bit of walking? Start with 5 minutes. Can you add a little bit of stretching? Can you add a little bit more sleep if you're sleep deprived? Can you add some prayer? Can you add some deep breathing? See, all of those things are going to help. So when you get to the point of being ready to give something up for good, you have enough good things filled up, healthy lifestyle choices in there, that the pain that you currently experience of taking things away, the sting isn't going to be as great. In fact, you'll probably be happy and ready to give those up when the time is right. But right now you're just going about it the wrong way. You're going about it with the focus of sacrificing. And you know it, we don't like sacrifice. We don't like deprivation, right? So how can we start to change our mindset? Amen? I pray that blesses you. Go ahead and click on the links before to get on the list for the new book. It's called The Breakthrough Method, and it is going to completely change the way that you have approached your health and your weight. Amen. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I come live once a week as I'm walking out here in the forest, and I pray that what I share blesses you. Bye-bye.